KARTEL is not running dancehall. KARTEL is a figure in dancehall, but he's not running dancehall. That's a total different thing, right? Because if KARTEL was running dancehall, you can't run dancehall if you don't have new tune where they come behind each other, right? So let's get that clear. MASICKA is among the crop of artists that's running dancehall.
For all the latest happenings in the world, you don't give a box, girl. Just take out Shane Flow TV. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like, and then share.
From your device, you know, see a Shane Flow TV with a brand new episode of what's going on in dancehall. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and leave a comment in the section below. But on today's show, people, we have Vybz Kartel trying to angle a fatty. Also, Mr. Vegas want his flowers before him go. And the debate of Vybz Kartel and MASICKA, and if Vybz Kartel is able to win a clash against MASICKA. Let's talk about it. So let's move on to the debate with Irishandchin of Vybz Kartel and MASICKA. And if Vybz Kartel were to win a clash, if they were to clash, if he could stand a chance against MASICKA.
And let me tell you why MASICKA is a genius, right? MASICKA is a genius because he started or engaged in this whole bickering with the members of the Gaza, warming people up to this whole whatever thing, and then him going after Vybz Kartel is an ace card. And let me tell you why it's an ace card, right? This is what I call real war strategy. This is a war strategy, right? MASICKA, regardless of what you guys want to think, right? When I say you guys, I mean you guys out there talking about this Gaza array. MASICKA has pushed KARTEL in a corner where the industry is now looking at KARTEL to make a decision. KARTEL, you gotta answer the youth,
right?
Because hear the thing now. You are the king of the dancer. This is a perfect war strategy. For those of you who are looking at it at any different, it's only a win for MASICKA, right? Because if you're going to get rubbed out in the industry, let's look at it from all different angles. If you are going to get rubbed out in the industry, would you not want to get rubbed out by the best artists?
Have to.
MASICKA has made the if we were talking about sound clash, this is the custom dub plate that you're saving for the right minute to lock off a sound system, right? This is the trick when you know you're prepared for tune and you trick your opponent in a sound clash to play you in tune for tune. Even though your opponent is leading the clash, right? You taunt your opponent and you taunt him, tell him big up him chest and feel like him is so big that you trick him right in a tune and you have the customized dub them for kill him. MASICKA has just pulled the ace card on Vybz Kartel. Just listen to me, guys, right? You may see it different, but just listen to my analogy, right? KARTEL has to either walk away from this, which ultimately gives MASICKA props, or clash MASICKA, which ultimately he puts everything on the table. And if MASICKA beats him, MASICKA holds a different level in the industry than he had before. And chances are that MASICKA is going to beat Vybz Kartel. And let me say why I believe that MASICKA is going to beat Vybz Kartel. And I said this before, because the KARTEL that we are rooting for is the KARTEL that we knew. It's not the KARTEL that we know now. The KARTEL that we know now has given us no evidence that he can compete in the lyrical space that way again, right? Since KARTEL has come out, we have not got the slew of song from him that we normally see. And let's be honest, KARTEL is not running dancehall. KARTEL is a figure in dancehall, but he's not running dancehall. That's a total different thing. Right? Because if KARTEL was running dancehall, you can't run dancehall if you don't have new tune where they come behind each other. Right? So let's get that clear. MASICKA is among the crop of artists that's running dancehall.
Right now, yeah.
KARTEL is not running dancehall. KARTEL has a visibility, and whatever KARTEL
relevance.
is doing. And here's the thing. Listen, here's the thing, right? What KARTEL is carrying on his shoulders is a total different mission. He's not carrying an I run dancehall upon his shoulders. I can't describe what he's doing. It's almost like we say, how do I make this analogy? You guys would never say Sean Paul is running dancehall, right? But Sean Paul is doing, crazy numbers in streaming, 15 billion plus, right? Right? You understand? 15 billion plus on Spotify, billion, not million. But we won't say that he's running dancehall, right? Well, KARTEL is a similar situation in a different way. KARTEL is pulling all of these people into these arenas, but we still can't say that KARTEL is running the dancehall space. He's not, right? So let me get back to my argument. I see the phone lines blazing, right? What MASICKA has done is kind of prep this whole thing into, all right, now call the boss name now, right? Now the boss can say one or two things. Yo, look, boy, you're not there on my level for clash. Bing! He's good. MASICKA's good. If KARTEL never steps up to the plate, MASICKA scores a point without having to engage.
Right.
Right? Because the Gaza fans will then say, well, KARTEL too big for MASICKA. MASICKA figure sit on him, I look a boy, I try jump the line. Yeah. But then you will also have other people who will say, yo, MASICKA pull KARTEL card and KARTEL scared for touch the youth, for go against the youth. So in other words, MASICKA doesn't fall if KARTEL denies him the competition. He just stays in the position that he has already, right? If KARTEL gives him the clash, right, and he stands up to KARTEL, right, not even wins.
Him just have to go on good.
If he stands up to KARTEL,
he wins.
right, he wins again. If he beats KARTEL,
Well, that's the ultimate one.
whole different story.
Okay.
Now let me finish. I see the phone lines ringing. I'm going to give you guys a chance to talk, right? But I want to get this out, right? The game that KARTEL is playing, for those of you who want to speak the truth, it's not an unfamiliar game. This is KARTEL, right? If you guys can go back in your memory, the game that KARTEL is playing now, KARTEL played the same game on Idonia. Understand what I'm saying to you, right? Back in the time when Idonia had the streets locked and he was known as a lyricist, right? And he was going at KARTEL. KARTEL refused to answer him, and what KARTEL did was drowned out Idonia's noise with his celebrity status. He would not confront the youth, right? Because he was saying within himself that me I go engage with this youth and the youth I go bust off of me. That now go work out for me. You think KARTEL does not know that the minute that he makes a couple diss records and go back and forth with MASICKA, a boss MASICKA boss?
MASICKA done again.
If MASICKA gets the war with KARTEL, KARTEL creates a monster whether he likes it or not. The likelihood of KARTEL coming back into this industry and totally wiping out MASICKA is slim to none, right? So MASICKA is going to, if he loses to KARTEL, he's gonna put up a good fight. He's gonna make his name somehow or another. Well, you have to say to yourself, say, or say to the artist, say, boy, artist, me not tell a lie. Me have to rate you still. You lose the clash, but me have to rate you. Simply of how we rate Mavado, even though KARTEL came out on top. We still have to give Mavado his ratings because Mavado was the one who pushed the war to KARTEL and made KARTEL have to be extra creative in order to defend his space. So the same way, I just want you guys to look at the history. Take two people in the conversation. Look at Idonia, look at Mavado, right? And then look at how MASICKA has positioned himself, right? KARTEL is playing the same game he played before. Me now get them man and knowings, them man and on my level, right? Same thing with Idonia. right? Even though Idonia, every chance Idonia got, he was dissing KARTEL.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to pull KARTEL out, and KARTEL ignored it. This is not anything new for KARTEL. MASICKA is now the new Idonia. Same game being played, just different year, different artists, right? And then finally, KARTEL just kept doing what he was doing and got so big and so celebrity that, you know, the industry was like, come on, Donia, done with that no, man. Come on, Donia, done with that. We don't want to hear that no more. KARTEL in the business, boy. And that whole thing went away, right? I suspect that two things can happen. Either KARTEL is going to just take the same approach and let it die down and use his celebrity, right, to drown out MASICKA, or he may engage in one or two diss tracks, but he's not going to go into an all-out war. So to balance the core, because remember, even though KARTEL is doing these stadiums, you know, KARTEL's praise comes from the core, right? He has a Gaza nation of core people that he has to keep fueling, right? So it's possible that he will drop a 1 song or drop a 2 song, right? But he's not going to go into an all-out engage war with MASICKA, because in KARTEL's mind, KARTEL knows that MASICKA is going to excel. MASICKA is, if MASICKA engages in a war with KARTEL, MASICKA the man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy, but that's really what he needs right now.
That's all he needs, right? I don't care what nobody says. MASICKA made the smartest move. Remember, guys, we grew up with strategic. This is what we do. Strategic war. This is Sound Clash 101. Tricking your opponent into doing what you wanted him to do anyway. Positioning yourself that whatever decision your opponent makes, you still win. That is what MASICKA did. MASICKA positioned this whole thing where whatever KARTEL decides to do, MASICKA still has a game.
Yeah, man, and play the proper tic-tac-toe.
He cannot fall. The only thing that can happen to MASICKA is that he stays at the level that he's is.
Yeah, but he can't gonna. Yeah,
he can't gonna win. So either he gets the Idonia, which means KARTEL no give no war at all, or he wins the war, right, and then he triumphs over this whole thing, which KARTEL is not gonna give him that opportunity. Right. I don't think so, right? Because here's another thing, and I know I'm all over the place, but I want you guys to think about this before I go. You can't call yourself the king of the dancehall. There's a lot of things in this situation that you guys are not thinking about, right? You, KARTEL, cannot call yourself the king of the dancehall if you're not willing to take on a war with somebody who's challenging the title. Because Beanie would take on that war.
Yeah, man, Beanie would.
Well, not like sometimes, and I guess because of the greed or whatever, but think about this thing, guys, right? If he took the crown from Beanie, and he's now the new king of the dancehall, and the new king of the dancehall comes with responsibilities, right?
Yes, my people, so now is your time to leave your comments after watching that video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So let's move on to Mr. Vegas and what he wants before he leave this earth.
Heal up one and all. Big up to the artists them. We pay tribute to the icons them when they pass off. Big up on yourself. I don't know if I have a lot of artist friends, you know. I think a lot of artists don't like me. And, you know, some artists would have still rate me. But in any case, I beg them a favor. I beg the government and everybody a favor. Cause I don't know if I reach the status there yet to get that something there. But just in case, I beg them. Don't wait until me dead to pay a tribute to me. If they are going to do something for I, do it while me alive. Zane, so I can sit down and feel proud of myself and feel appreciated by my peers them. If you know, say, my song that they must sing, you know. Come a long way, what a sweet love story. I mean, I say, yo, him sing it good, man, or she sing it good. I mean, say, me write that or me perform that. Heads high, kill them with the no. Me just a smile from one ears to the other ears. The other ear. And that me that I love still. To each his one. But me honestly believe, say, you know, you can't just wait till artists dead. And then you gather up them peers for sing for them. Dead man can't hear, him can't feel appreciated. Him family may feel appreciated and them thing there. But the greatest appreciation and the greatest award we can get to an artist, in my opinion, is his fans and his peers gather. And people who are not even his fans, music lovers, just gather and him peers them and pay tribute to him in live and living color. That's what me love. And that's what me don't like. And that's what me don't like see for some artists too. That me can't wait for them do it for Barrington Levy. Me can't wait for them do it for the icons them were still alive. Still able to understand what I go on. You see? Think about it that way there. I don't believe if you wait till a man dead, brethren. Then you show love. Show a little love when we're alive, no man. Especially with peers them. Show a little love while we're alive. And the people them, the fans them. Don't wait until we're dead you come out when them are buried away. To come show your respect. You can't show a little respect when we're alive. After we do all of this music, you can make you enjoy yourself over the years. Make you somehow you know much I want to make pitney to hard work and broke it down. You know much I want to make pitney to all of Beanie Man songs them. And the great artists them will sing some love song like Al Sanchez them. We sing some cover where people just feel good when they hear them and just feel like yeah, them have to make love and make pitney on them something there. So show with the love while we are alive, no brethren. Just give it back that something there. Sometimes it's not all about money, you know, if you come support with our stage show, you know. Sometimes it's not all about OD and them something there, you know. Sometimes I just with peers and with fans them and music lovers just gather and just say, we appreciate you. Watch my peers them and sing my song. What a joy that, man. So big up all the artists them. We do it for the icons them when them pass off. But think about it when we are alive too. Zane, blessings.
So if you make it to the end of the video, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, big up on yourself. Shane Flow TV. I'm out.